Sandpaper figures means? No. Sandpaper numbers, we call it as a figures. Invitation. So invitation, you just write down any invitation. Today, shall we see how to work with number rods and number cards? Already we have worked with number rods. Today, shall we work with number rods and cards? Something which is very interesting. Shall we work with number rods and number cards? Okay, preparation. Ask the child to unroll work mat at the place of presentation. Full stop. Ask the child to bring number rods. Ask the child to bring number rods. Ask the child to bring number rods and arrange them in succession. SUCCESSION. After he arranges, its continuation. After he arranges, ask him. After he arranges, ask him on the same shelf. There is another box. On the same shelf, there is another box which contains numbers. Will you bring it? See, this is direct speech in double inverted comma. Which contains numbers, comma, will you bring it? Okay, till here it's a preparation. Okay, now the child knows number rods, so you need not to go and introduce all those things. Just you can ask the child to bring the number rods and arrange it in a succession, and then along with this only, maybe next to this we'll keep that number box. You can ask him. Okay, maybe next to that on the same shelf, on the same place you have another small box, you can ask him to bring that also. Okay, next, presentation. Okay, first point, ask the child, because even in material description we are told it is arranged in succession from top to bottom, means from top 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one below the other. As the child, indicating to cards. First point, ask the child, indicating to cards, what is this? Next point. Child says 1. Child says 1. Next point. Then indicating to number rods. Then indicating to number rods. Ask him. Ask him. Show me rod of 1. Show me rod of 1. After he shows, next point, after he shows rod of 1, take the card and place it, take the card and place it against the rod, place it against the rod vertically, against the rod vertically. Over? Yes. Next point. Now indicating to cards. Now indicating to cards. Ask the child, what is this? Ask the child, what is this? Next, child says 2. Child says 2. Next point, then indicating to number rods, then indicating to number rods, ask him, will you show me 2? Will you show me 2? Next point. Then take that card. Then take that card and place against the rod. And place against the rod. Next point. If child wants to continue the activity, he is allowed to perform the activity. He is allowed to perform the activity in the same manner. In the same manner. If child wants to continue the activity, he is allowed to perform the activity in the same manner. Otherwise, adult will continue the activity. Otherwise, adult will continue the activity till rod 9. Till rod 9. Got it? Next point. for the 10th card, take the card and say to child, take the card and say to child, 1, number 1, just write 1, comma 0, we call it as 10. Just you tell him how, we are not introducing 10, but 1 and 0 forms 10. Okay, 1 comma 0, we call it as 10. No, we'll introduce later. Next point. Then place against the 10th rod. After introducing, then place against the 10th rod. Then place against the 10th rod. Next point. Say to child, shall we do it again? Shall we do it again? If the child continues the activity, allow him to do. Allow him to do. Next point. Allow him to do. Next point. When he puts back the cards, show him how to place back the cards in succession. Show him how to place back the cards in succession. In succession. That is 1 to 10 from top to bottom. Okay, point of interest. What may be the point of interest? Arranging the cards, placing the card against the rod, whatever you feel, you can write as point of interest. Control of error. What is control of error? Control of error lies in child's counting. See, when I show him, show me rod of 5. So he has to show me that rod of 5. It means it lies in child's counting. If the child is counting properly, then there is no error. If the child does mistake in counting, then the error arises. No, that is control of error. Lies in child's counting. Direct aim. Direct aim. Next. Direct aim to help the child to associate quantities and symbols from 1 to 10. From 1 to 10. Indirect aim indirect aim to help the child prepare himself for the decimal system of numeration. Decimal system of numeration. So what is the age of presentation? After child has successfully worked with number rods and sandpaper figures. Okay, age is around 3.5 years. LKG. By this time the child should know, he should be able to recognize the numbers, and also you should be able to count from 1 to 10. Then you can offer this. Age is around 3.5 years. After he successfully worked with number rods and sandpaper figures. Number rods and sandpaper figures. Again, age is around 3.5 years. Because immediately you don't start. As soon the child comes at the age of 2.5 years, but immediately you can't start with your arithmetic. First you have to start with your EPL, then sensorial, then little bit of language. After that you are going to start this. Yes, you know now exercises, 3 exercises you can write. Okay, I'll just explain. You'll be having cards, right? Bring the cards first, arrange it in succession in the same manner. Bring the cards mixed up. Okay, all the cards you just mix up. It won't be in a order. Then arrange it but upside down. Like this you arrange the cards in a mixed up form. Let child take 1 card. Okay, maybe he'll get 3 or 4 something. Now he has to put against that card. Maybe if he got 5, he has to count and next card. Maybe he'll get 9 or 10, again he has to put that. Okay, like that you can do as many exercises as possible. Then you can, you can, rods only you can keep it in a mixed form. Show any one rod and ask the child to place the correct number card. Again mixed up, again give 1 card, any card, ask the child to say, put it against the same number rod. Like this, how many exercises are possible you can write it. So that the child will become perfect with association of numbers and the quantities. Because what happens if you teach 1 to 10, just 1, 2, 3, 4, what the child thinks is after 1, 2, after 2, 3. But here what happens? So when I am showing these cards, 2 is totally different from 3. This is different. 2 is different from 3. No? So the child will become more conscious about decimal system of numeration. This is called decimal system of numeration. We follow in Montessori method, we follow this method. Even in traditional method, when they teach math, they'll write TO, tens and ones, HTO, hundreds, tens, ones, everything. So here indirectly we are teaching the same thing. Any doubts? No. Shall we move on to the next one? This is called spindle box. Okay, so again this is also just for the association of numbers and the quantities, because in traditional method or in the other method what we have to think, what can we give, or else what do we do? On the paper or in a worksheet, count and write, isn't it? Count and circle the correct number. So we give that type of activities, but here before giving all those things, here we have another material is called spindle box. Okay, here you can see two boxes, right? Okay, so in the first box, what do we have? 0 to 4. In the second box we have 5 to 9. Okay, so even here we are not going to introduce 0. Okay, so while giving the presentation, we need to bring only one box, first box. So even in sensorial we are doing no, we will bring in color tablets, we will bring only the primary color box, first box. Okay, in the same manner, here we are going to bring the first box for the presentation. In the same manner, child works with the second box also. I will give you the material description. Okay. Any doubts regarding this? No. If somebody asks, will we bring both the boxes for the presentation or something? So if you go for an interview, maybe it's a chances of asking, no? So when if you know the material, you should know it perfectly. You have to tell us, yes, this is called 0, we are not going to put anything, that's it. Next, we'll make the child understand the 0 concept properly. Next we have the activities. Okay, because what happens, see, maybe in the advertisement and everything you'll see, so many ads will come, maybe soap or whatever it is. So maybe you don't know what is that. Okay, maybe some restaurant, okay, maybe they are showing some good recipe and they are telling if you come to our hotel, you can have delicious food and all. But you just know that, okay, you can just see from the ad or in the paper or something. So if you want to experience that, what you have to do? You need to go there and you have to experience that. Until that, maybe just, yes, this is. So even in traditional method, what are we doing? 0, yes, 0, 0, 0, 0 is nothing. 0 is nothing, 0 is nothing. But are we making the child to understand it in a better way? What is 0? 0 is nothing. In traditional method even we introduce. 0 means nothing. No, here we are just creating an excitement for the child. What is this? What is this? What is this? So next, okay, we'll come to know that. Okay, so now spindle boxes. Along with this, we'll be having a small box with the rubber bands. Can you see rubber bands here? Okay, this is the material description. Will you write down? Then we'll move on to the presentation. Material description. We have two wooden boxes. We have two wooden boxes with 5 compartments, with 5 compartments each. The front wall of the compartment, is shorter than the rear wall. Rear means this back. Rear, like REAR. Rear wall. Why it is? This is shorter. The front wall is shorter than the, you can see the numbers. Okay, that's why in Montessori material for each Y it is made up of like this. Why it is totally different from the other material where they use in Kidsy and all. Simply that is called play things. But this is materials which are made, it even while making we have a scientific reasons why. Okay, you can answer. Because why I am telling, it's not like that I am just giving advertising Montessori materials, but you should know why. Why this is shorter, why this is longer, because the child can see the number. Okay, yeah. The front wall of the compartment is shorter than the rear wall. The rear wall of each compartment, the rear wall of each compartment, the number is written. The number is written. Zero to 4 in first box, 0 to 4 in first box, 5 to 9 in second box, 5 to 9 in second box. There are 45 spindles. There are 45 spindles. Full stop. The number of spindles belongs to each compartment, belongs to each compartment, corresponds to the number, numbers written on walls, Yes. Now the preparation, you just see how the preparation will be. Okay. Take the child to the place of display. Okay. Before that, what the child has to do? Unroll the work mat at the place of presentation. Go along with the child to the place of display. Introduce the material. These are called spindle boxes. Okay. These are called spindle boxes. Now we are going to work with this box. Okay. So, as the child to carry it to the place of, he knows how to carry.